7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey is a classic in the field of leadership and personal effectiveness. Covey has masterfully articulated what it takes to build one's character and be a true leader in life. We are definitely listening to what he has to say and are doing our best to put into practice the wisdom contained in this book. In the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey lays out 7 habits that will help us all become a more effective person and leader. The 7 habits are: 1. Be proactive. 2. Begin with the end in mind. 3. Put first things first. 4. Think win-win. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. 6. Synergize. And 7. Sharpen the saw. Habit 1. Be proactive. Stephen Covey says the ability to subordinate an impulse to a value is the essence of the proactive person. He says to look at the word responsibility. Responsibility. It's the ability to choose your response. Highly proactive people recognize that responsibility. They do not blame circumstances, conditions, or conditioning for their behavior. Their behavior is a product of their own conscious choice, based on values, rather than a product of their conditions, based on feeling. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Covey says beginning with the end in mind means to start with a clear understanding of your destination. It means to know where you're going so that you better understand where you are now, and so that the steps you take are always in the right direction. By keeping the end clearly in mind, you can make certain that whatever you do on a particular day does not violate the criteria you have defined as supremely important, and that each day of your life contributes in a meaningful way to the vision you have of your life as a whole. Habit 3. Put first things first. Covey says it's the practice of putting what is the most important first. It is learning to separate what is urgent from what is important. Urgent matters press on us, but often are unimportant. Importance has to do with results. If something is important, it contributes to your mission, your values, your high priority goals. If we don't have a clear idea of what is important, of the results we desire in our lives, we are easily diverted into responding to the urgent. Habit 4. Think win-win. Covey says, think win-win is a frame of mind and heart that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all human interactions. Win-win means that agreements or solutions are mutually beneficial, mutually satisfying. Win-win is based on the paradigm that there is plenty for everybody, that one person's success is not achieved at the expense or exclusion of the success of others. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Covey says that the core of this habit is listening. He says most people don't listen with the intent to understand. Covey says to practice empathic listening, or listening with intent to understand. Empathic listening gets inside another person's frame of reference. You look out through it. You see the world the way they see the world. You understand their paradigm. You understand how they feel. Once you understand, then it is your turn to be understood. Habit 6. Synergize. Covey says synergy means that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. If you plant 2 plants close together, the roots commingle and improve the quality of the soil so that both plants will grow better than if they were separated. Covey calls it creative cooperation. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Stephen Covey says, sharpening the saw is the single most powerful investment we can ever make in life. Investment in ourselves. We are the instruments of our own performance, and to be effective, we need to recognize the importance of taking time regularly to sharpen the saw in all 4 dimensions of our nature: physical, spiritual, mental, and social emotional. Regularly and consistently in wise and balanced ways. The principles and ideas in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey lay down the foundation of what it takes to be a great leader, and it offers groundbreaking insight into how to begin developing and growing as a person and leader. We love this book and honor Stephen Covey, who passed away in 2012, but his work continues to live on. Go to the link directly below this video to purchase The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey today.